auspicious Adi amavAsya. So Ashadha Masa ends today, Ashadha amavAsya. So from tomorrow, the month of Shravana starts. So Shravana Masa is typically dedicated to listening from the Guru. Shravana means listen, to ears. Shravana is also the rainy season. So when rain flows means when the bliss is given from the Guru, the flow, the knowledge, wisdom flows from the Guru, and the recipient, when the recipient is ready, that knowledge can be taken through the ears. So Shravana Masa is both ways, is external rain and the rain of the wisdom, bliss. So Gurus will be following, all the Gurus, all the traditional teachers will be following the Chaturmasya Vratam. At least 4 pakshas, means 2 months. Most of the and every traditional teacher will be staying at one place. So there is no confusion that I may not get the Guru, I may not get Guru's darshan, nothing like that. Gurus are there during this period of Chaturmasyam, or at least for these 2 months, for gracing the disciples. Whoever approach them during this phase, they will give their blessings. So they have started their Chaturmasya Vratam 15 days back, which is the Purnima, full moon, a Paksha back, a full moon day. They have started their Vratam. So one Paksha is complete. So the second Paksha, third Paksha, and fourth Paksha. So at least the 4 Pakshas, which are strictly followed by the Gurus as the Chaturmasya. So on Adi amavAsya, we also worship the flow or the water bodies. So worshipping the water bodies is one of the, what is the worship means? Recognizing its importance. So anything that flows only is known as prana or the spanda or the oscillation, which gives a life. Basically what is life is breathing in, breathing out. So breathing in and breathing out are 2 opposite types of actions. The breathe in has to happen. There is a stoppage point, and breathe out has to happen. There is a stoppage point. So there are 2 sandhis and 2 actions that happens. So that flow, that movement. So water has to come from the ocean, and it has to rain on a parvata, on a mountain, and from the mountain it will flow through, which is a nadi or the nadi or nadi. So it which flows inside, the consciousness flow inside is called nadi. The nadi outside it called nadi, inside it is called nadi. But nadi or nadi, adi or whatever we call these movements are worshipped. Worshipped in the sense recognize its importance. So with the flow, the knowledge also flows in the same way. So consciousness flows inside through the systems of understanding, and life force of action, able to move this hand, talk, all these actions are performed by the walk in the sense by the life force shown as the walk. Okay, so on the Adi amavAsya we also worship the ancestors. Every amavAsya we worship the Pitrus. Pitrus means those who have given an entry. So when an individual leaves his supreme position, supreme status, and playfully wants to enter into a loka, the lokas are governed by a set of the devas. They are called devas, the controllers, who control the rules of this loka. They can be Navagrahas, Ashtavasus, Rudras, Adityas, all those. So one who is giving all the light and energy is the Aditya. Rudras, the emotions, internally the capturing that different external things and doing the Rudras and allowing everything to happen, the body, five elements, mind, intellect, all these different distinctions when we create the Vasus. They are called they are allowing, Vasana means the Loka. So the lokas are governed by the movement into the loka and out of loka are governed by rishis and pitrus, devas, rishis and pitrus. So every parva, every such important juncture of either amavasya is the sun and the moon alignment. So no moon. So there is no moon. There is no individual. There is only one universal energy. And slowly moon crosses the sun and moon will be crescent moon. There will be one moon, one phase moon, second phase moon, like that it will come to full moon, 15 phases of the moon. And again moon loses its this thing. Slowly it will go down, 14, the one last moon, two last moon, finally last moon. So this moon movement, moon touching or moon approaching the sun, moon leaving the sun and opposing the sun and coming back. So the moon represents this Pitrulokas or whatever. All the 44 Pitrulokas are surrounded or available in the moonly regime. So from there, every individual leaving the suns or the godly, fully light, fully luminous existence, entering, reflecting through the moon and entering the earth is a process of coming in. There is a Panchagni Vidya and several Vidyas, they tell how a individual soul enters. And also several Shastras again say when the soul completes its stay or the tenancy in this body, mind and intellect, it leaves Uttarayanam, Dakshinayanam. So if it has achieved the jnana, if it has achieved the required fulfillment of all the duties in this loka, it will reach to the devas or punaravrutti rahita shasvata brahmaloka. It will go all the way up to the solar regions and reach the moksha. Or it will get stuck again in the lunar region and come back in the loop. So those people who are going back in the loop are controllers of the loop itself. So the amavasya with the nadi means whatever flow which is coming from a reservoir like ocean and falling on a parvata, mountain, flowing through and again merging back into that reservoir like ocean. This cycle is continuing. So these cycles are controlled by a set of divine forces. So those divine forces are the one is knowledge owning force is the rishis who control the flow of the knowledge, devas who control the cosmic energies, and pitrus who control the individual movement through these things. So every human when they come here they are indebted to these three beings, Pitrus, Rishis and Devas. Deva, Pitra, Rishi Tarpanas which we have to be done during this. So the Rishi Runam is a best period to pay back the Rishi Runam is through the Swadhyaya or the study or the listening to the sagely people, listening to the saints, listening to those who have studied these Shastras and they are teaching these Shastras. Such people who have correctly studied and correctly followed and verified the Shastra and taught the Shastra are the Gurus. Not anybody, everybody who tells whatever it is, how to make money in the stock market or how to do something in the world is not a Guru. They are just guiding what they are dissipating the knowledge which is only related to the matters related to actions or the karmas here. Every karma has multiple ways of achieving it. There is no fixed way of doing it. But in the jnana, the ultimate reality, there is nothing, no confusion, no distinction, no differentiation, nothing is there when it comes to the jnana. So the jnana is the highest thing. So eventually during this period only, means Ashada Purnima is the Guru Purnima, then Shravana Purnima is considered as the renewal of study of the Shastras. So that is the Gayatri Jayanti, and the changing of that thread, relationship, okay, that the Brahma Sutram. So the connection to the individual to the supreme wisdom is that Brahma Sutram. That Brahma Sutram is changed. The first Guru, the Guru Swarupa of Vishnu is Jnananandamayan Devam Nirmala Sphadiga Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Upasmahe. So Hayagriva Avatara is considered one of the foremost, or the first avatara, which gives the knowledge to Brahma. So Brahma loses this knowledge or forgets the knowledge when it happens. That happens on the Shravana Masa Purnima. So Adiyama, one more Paksha, Shravana Purnima will come. Shravana Purnima to again Shravana Masa amavAsya will come. Bhadrapada Masa. So it will go every month, the cycle will go. So on this Adi amavAsya, which is beginning of Shravana, the Sandhi between the Ashadha Masa is over. But in the North Indian calendar, there is a distinction. There is a Pumanta calendar. With the full moon itself, the month will end. For them, Ashadha Masa ends with that Ashadha Purnima. And all this month, last Paksha is also known as Shravana Masa. So in the North Indian Pumanta calendar, half of the Shravana Masa is over. In the South Indian calendar, Shravana Masa starts from tomorrow. In any way, the Shravana Masa is to be spent in listening to. Why listening to? Why not self-study? So rest of the year, we can do the self-study called Swa-Adhyaya, own study. But Swadhyaya cannot take you to the ultimate reality. Ultimate reality can only be reached, or the final understanding can only be reached from a guidance from a realized book. So that opportunity, or that this particular month, coming month, to be used for listening to such a realized person who has studied it from another realized person on the top, starting from that Hayagriva or Dakshinamurti. In the Saiva Sampradaya, it will be Dakshinamurti is the first Guru. In the Vaishnava Sampradaya, Hayagriva is the first Guru. But from that Guru, the Vedas, Rishis have reminded, recollected, they have told the Smrutis. They have revealed the Srutis. They have also composed their own Smrutis. Then Bhagavan Vedavyasa has come, whose birthday was celebrated as the Vyasa Purnima and the Ashada Purnima. He has composed all the Puranas. So of that Bhagavatam, in the Bhagavatam on the 12th canto, there is a wonderful saying. Sukha Maharshi tells to Parikshit, only one word to conclude I will say, and today I will conclude. That is called Aham Brahma Parandhama Brahmaham Paramam Padam. So this is what you have to understand. That is the conclusion. Basically one conclusion he says. Aham Brahma Parandhama. Aham, who I think I am, is only supreme abode. Parandhama. Parandhama, Dhama is an abode. Aham Brahma Parandhama. Brahma Aham. Brahma only Aham. Paramam Padam. In that supreme path or supreme destination, Brahma only reflected as Aham. And this Aham is reflecting as Brahma. That is the complete supreme path. Aham Brahma Parandhama. Parandhama supreme abode. Brahmaham Paramam Padam. This teaching is given by Sukha Maharshi in Bhagavatam to Parikshit, which encapsulates the complete Vijnana, or the cycle of something coming from that divine region into as a self-individual and reflecting back on the divine Brahman and merging in that. There is actually no coming, no going. But it appears as coming and going, so we have to understand that appearance of coming and going and really going also. With that, on this Adi amavasya, Ashadha amavasya, and with the best wishes for the upcoming Shravana Masa's successful listening from a realized Guru, seeking universal auspiciousness. Swasti. Om Namo Bhagavate Virajeshwaraya.